Dr. Siddiqui.
Good evening. I'm Janet Siddiqui, and I'm seeking re-election to the board. This is a time of reflection, review, and opportunity. Issues have come about in the past year that shows opportunities for improvement. The communication and connection with parents needs to be addressed. We have a report that shows special education students are lagging behind other counties in assessments. So these are areas to make gains. We also need to improve on the IEP process. It should be a smooth process with clear understanding for parents. What's going well? Well, I do continue to hear from parents that they're very pleased. And also that I hear from others that if your child has special needs, move to Howard County. But that's probably because we have some of the best special educators in the country, and we have an outstanding early identification program that is critical to student success. And our MIG program is a model for others around the state. Our children in this country deserve the very best deserve the very best instruction, support, and services provided that meet their unique needs. As a pediatrician, I understand the importance of early identification and implementation of services from birth to 21. The science of learning and the research coming forward to make decisions on programs and curriculum, as well as the importance of working together with community groups to make transitions. The rate of autism has not declined, so we need to make certain we have the best research-based programs in place and that students have the maximum amount of time instruction with special education teachers and services in the least restrictive environment. I have an ongoing commitment to improve education of all our students. Looking forward to further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. So the question is, over the last several years, there have been increasing concern among the parent and advocacy organizations throughout Howard County about transparency and community input into decisions made by HCPSS. One recent example of this in the special education community is tied to District Management Council's Opportunities Review, where there was a lack of community involvement from the development of the initial questionnaire all the way through to the final work groups. So this is a two-part. For the incumbents, can you speak to why parent involvement was not necessary in this process?
I do regret that parents weren't involved in the initial questionnaire, but at that point we had to move forward, and I do have a list of parents that were involved in some of the work groups, so if that's incorrect in terms of what I received, please let me know. Educating our children is a shared responsibility, and parent involvement improves student achievement. Transparency of data that drives decision-making provides us a better understanding for all stakeholders. Information and data should be easily found on the school system website, and our methods of communication have changed drastically over the past 10 years. Social media, text, emails, etc. An improved process of clear communication needs to be established at the school level as well as the district level. Clear methods of communication need to be established, and the community needs to be aware of those methods in the process. I'm committed to working together to form a partnership plan with the special education community as well as the entire school community that will help you stay involved and be part of the decision making, and that will help the board communicate better with you. Thank you.
Mr. Bedore? So the question is, it has been the goal of HCPSS and the Board of Education to close the achievement gap. For students with IEPs, the achievement gap has grown over the last several years. How do you propose to narrow the gap from here forward for these particular students? And again, we'll start with Dr. Siddiqui.
As a system, we need to look at what research is available to address the gaps, then set a plan moving forward, have expected outcomes and the resources needed. Of course, early intervention and identification is one important key to closing gaps. We've been talking a lot about diversity, and even within special education, there's this vast diversity amongst the subgroups of students. And all teachers need to see the potential of our most vulnerable students. We need to look at each of the subgroups, find tools and resources that will assist them in an individual student plan. Universal Design for Learning and Response to Intervention are two research-based tools that assist in eliminating gaps. Focus should be on accommodations available with technology advancements. There are variations in curriculum, presentation tools, and assistive technology. Speech and OT should be integrate curriculum through their services, and they should be spending more time with students. Continued co-teaching models and a special education technology system would be valuable in the classroom.
We have heard from many advocates, parents, and HCPSS staff members that there is an increasing shortage of staffing, resources, and training. HCPSS administration continues to assure us that they have what they need. If you are elected, how do you propose to address the discrepancy between these two viewpoints?
The opportunities review is one of the first things that we had in a long time to really start looking at things. I would support adequate staffing for special education teachers as a vital component, the co-teaching model, professional development for special education, as well as implementation of assistive technology, UDL curriculum, PBIS, RTI, have accommodative tools and resources available based on the disability, expand the PEL program to help with transitions, assistance to service providers to help with clerical tasks so that they have more one-on-one time with students, and make certain that transition planning is not done only at age 14, but along the education continuum. I'd like to thank CCAC, the ARC, and the Autism Society, and Family Support, and the Resource Center for hosting this forum tonight, and I look forward to the breakout groups. Thank you.